Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my latest makeup tutorial. It's inspired by Hayley Williams in the music video The Only Exception, and there's one scene specifically where she is laying on top of a bunch of Valentines, and that is the makeup that I'm doing today. It was a specific request, and yeah, I'm really excited because I like the makeup a lot. So I do want to mention a couple of disclaimers. Unfortunately, I have to do these sometimes because of the comments I get. Number one, I do not think I look like Hayley Williams, and I'm not trying to look like her. Okay, this is just inspired makeup. This can look good, I mean, on anybody pretty much. That's what I'm doing it for, anybody that wants to wear this kind of makeup. Number two, I'm a little bit tan right now. I know it probably doesn't look like it to you, but I really am. So I'm not as pale as she is, so it might look a little bit different, but I'm going to try to use the very similar colors to what she's wearing. And I think that's about it, so let's get started. Alrighty, so I already have my foundation on, and I've got Too Faced Shadow Insurance as a primer on my eyelids. And we are going to start. I'm going to be using this Cargo Essential Palette again. I've used this before. The color is Dark Neutral. I don't know if that helps you at all, but we're going to be using this because these are the closest colors that I have to what she is wearing. Alright, so this is pretty simple, but I'm just going to show you the technique. So first of all, I'm just going to show you on this side, and then I'll do it on the other side. Okay, so from this palette, the first color I'm going to use is the crease color, and I'm just going to use my small Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush. Okay, and it's a matte, or actually it's more of a satin finish shade, so we're just going to put this on the eyelid. I know it says crease, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Get creative. Okay. So just go ahead and take it up into the crease. It doesn't have to be perfect in the crease area because we're going to blend it with a different color. So just kind of blending it in the crease. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take an actual crease brush. This one is from Red Earth. And then I'm going to take the outer corner color, this really dark one, and just get a little bit on the brush because we're not wanting to make it obviously this dark in the crease. Just tap it off good, that usually helps. Okay, so now with this color, I'm looking at the picture here, she kind of actually has it where it's shaded down a little bit into here. I'm going to give it a shot. I don't really wear makeup like that usually, but you know, if you just put a little bit, it'll probably look fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and start just brushing that in the crease, and she brings it out a little bit here. So here we go, just gently bringing this down here, and this just adds like a nice kind of shade definition thing, as you can probably already tell. And once you have the other eye done, it's really not going to be that noticeable, like, oh, she has eyeshadow right next to her nose. It's not going to look like that. Okay, so just continuing to blend this because I want it to be nice and blended. Now my eyelids make it look like it's darker right here, but it really isn't, so just make it even all the way throughout the whole crease. Okay. Now the highlight color, obviously using the brow bone shade. And just going to put this right under there. And I think I'm going to take a larger blending brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk, just kind of a round one, and just go over that darker shade again because I don't want it to be too dark. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Really simple, and once we get the whole look done, you'll see how it ties together. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Alright, so that's the eyeshadow, and now I'm going to move on to the eyeliner. It looks like she has just like a thin line of dark brown, so I'm going to use this Beauticontrol pencil in Espresso. You don't have to use this brand or whatever, it's just the best one that I have right now. So just going to do a thin line. Let me get a different mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so thin line on the top. Okay, and then on the bottom, I'm just going to bring it around on this corner, make sure to connect it. We're just going to do, once again, a very thin line right close to the lashes, and kind of make it thicker on the outer corner, and then just thin it in as you go in, and don't bring it all the way to that inner corner. If you need to blend it out a little bit with your finger, do that. So it's really light. Put a little bit in the waterline, just on this outer corner here. Alrighty, that's the eyeliner, and I'm going to do the other side. Alright, so that's the eyeliner, and now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and add some Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara. Make sure to add either a lot on the first coat or just add 2 coats. And I think I will put it just a touch on the bottom lashes, but maybe even not any because mine are already kind of dark. And then I'm just going to add some brow gel to my eyebrows. I use Ardell Brow Sculpting Gel, and if you need to fill yours in, go ahead and do that too. And I'll come back and show you cheeks and lips. Okay, so now I'm going to do the cheeks, and it actually looks like she almost has 2 different colors on, which is great for me because I have 2 colors that look similar. First of all, there's like a peachy color that's mainly just right here, like under the cheekbone and kind of on the cheekbone. I'm gonna use Lola Sunrise Blush for this. I don't know if this is still available, but it's just a matte peachy color. And then there's also a little bit of like almost a pink color like right up here it looks like, and possibly a little bit on the apples of the cheeks. So I'm just going to use a super bright pink LORAC pink blush for that, and just a little bit of this obviously, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'll do it this side. So I'm going to take my contoured blush brush from Posh and get in that peach color. And just kind of make that fish face so you can kind of see where your cheekbone is, unless you have very defined cheekbones, which I don't. You have to excuse my imperfect skin. Hers looks so perfect. Oh boy, there's a bug on my floor. Yuck, 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 yuck. Killed it. Okay. Anyway, where were we? Okay, so I know it looks kind of funky, but it's because I have acne scars. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit of that pink on there. Actually, I'm going to take a different brush just so I don't contaminate the first one. And just using my Sonia Kashuk blush brush, get some of that pink. Just kind of dab that on that temple almost area. A little bit on the apples, kind of. And I'm going to blend all of that out with just a powder brush. Oops, I forgot to do my eyebrows. We'll do that later. Okay, other cheek. Okie doke, so now for the lips, I'm once again going to use two colors, just because I don't really have one that's exactly like the one she's wearing. But first I'm going to use my Subculture MAC Lip Liner, and I'm just going to do the outline, and then just kind of feather it in, not like fill in my whole lip. And I actually might kind of almost shade it a little bit, like on these outer parts of my lip. I'm going to just kind of add a little bit extra of the pencil. I'll just show you. Okay, doesn't look like much yet. Now, I don't know which one to do first. I think I'm going to start with this Creamy Coral. It's ColorStay, Revlon ColorStay lipstick in Creamy Coral. I'm going to use a lip brush. And just because I don't want to put too much on. So we're going to start with a thin layer of this. Now, obviously, it would be preferable if you actually had a color that looked like hers, which is going to be a lighter peachy pink color and very opaque, meaning that it's not sheer, and definitely not shimmery. Okay, so now on the top of that, I'm just going to use Revlon ColorStay in Pink Indulgence, and I'm not going to use a lip brush. Just going to put it on because I want this to be a little bit thicker. Pretty close. Yep. Alrighty. Oops, eyebrows. Alright, so here's my finished Hayley Williams from Paramore in the Only Exception music video inspired makeup look. Once again, this is just inspired. It's my interpretation of the look. Anyway, hopefully this helped you out in some way, and I hope you like it, and I hope you try it out sometime. Yeah, so keep checking back for more videos. I will try to be posting some more pretty soon, and thanks so much. Bye.